quite a while from being away from the B-League. We are back for Event 3 of the B-League, which is going to be Funnel Endurance. Here, it's going to be a bit of a modified track for the B-League. No Hubulino funnels. In the standings after Event 2 have the Nefarious Nebulas on top, 4 points over Frozen Weather and Feline Frenzy. But now onto Heat 1, we have Feline Frenzy, Power Party, Burning Candles, Colorblinders, Continental Condiments, Water Guns, Olive Oilers, and the Midnight Riders. There you see the Colorblinders and the Burning Candles got a little stuck there, so maybe they'll be able to get into the early lead. But it doesn't look like that right now. It looks like it will be the Continental Condiments into the lead with their reserve Harissa. And right now they're the only marble in that yellow funnel. There they go. Now into the blue funnel with the Water Guns with their reserve Sploosh already going into the yellow funnel as well. Also, there it's Purr from Power Party also going in after they were just in second place in that top yellow funnel, but that has all come down and they are in last place now. And now Reddy has somehow taken the lead away from Harissa and is in the lead, and also Harissa falling down the order very fast as well, just how Purr has done. But Reddy holding a comfortable lead after that second funnel, and in second place is Knight from the Midnight Riders. And right now Purr is the only one in that yellow funnel, and as I say that, Harissa is going to come on in. And after being in the lead, Harissa has now come into 7th place, maybe getting a few spots here from Oil and Sploosh coming into that yellow funnel. But Purr still staying in last place, and Reddy up on top in the lead still, with Knight in second. And it looks like it's going to be Ember in third. There, yes, Harissa and Panther were getting quite a little bit stuck there on that yellow funnel, but they did manage to go through. And there, Purr has entered the final funnel already with Sploosh joining right after him. But Harissa was just in 4th place and now is in 6th place, dropping 2 spots, and Purr is about to finish. And yes, Purr has finished in last place for the Power Party. They will not be moving on. Sploosh looks like they are on the horizon to fall in. Yes, they will. They will also not be moving on to the finals, as well with Harissa. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between here, Oil and Panther, who will not be moving on. Panther's going to get 5th, and that means Oil will be moving on to the finals with Ember, Knight, and Reddy. Reddy in his own lead right now in that blue funnel with Ember and Knight very close to the horizon in the yellow funnel. And there you can see Ember's going to finish 3rd in the heat, and Knight is going to finish 2nd in the heat. Really, that doesn't mean too much. Both of those are still going to the finals with Reddy as well. So this is just bragging rights. Reddy just trying to stretch out his time, see how slow he can be, I guess. And there he's going to finish in 1st. And here are the times from the heat. Reddy will be winning with a 2:19.38 for the Colorblinders to win the heat. Knight will be getting a 2:06.22, and Ember a 1:59.65. Also Oil getting a 1:49.36. Those 4 will be moving on to the finals. And here in this clip you will see how Reddy just takes the lead from Harissa and brings Harissa down towards the middle of the pack. So very strategic move there from Harissa. Not from Harissa, from Reddy to get the move on Harissa. Purr in dead last with a 1:31.59, not a very good time. Also, Sploosh with a pretty pretty quick time, which is not what you want to do in funnel endurance because you want to get the slower time. But Panther was just so close battling there with Oil on the horizon of the funnel, just couldn't get it done there, and they won't be moving on as they're 3rd in the standings right now. So that's a big loss for them. But now we move on to Heat 2. It is Bode, Waterbender, Bumblebee, Bronze, Frozen Rain, Anaconda, Abyss, and Mahi Mahi. We got 3 reserves here, and the rest are just normal members of the team. So let's see how they can do. Right now, I don't know who's going to be in the lead. It looks like in the lead right now, it is Frozen Rain from Frozen Weather. Yes, they are in 1st here in the yellow funnel, the only one there. And in last, it looks like it is going to be Waterbender from the Magical Benders. And in the lead still, it is Frozen Rain with Anaconda and Mahi Mahi in 2nd and 3rd. But now in last, it looks like it's transferred over to Bode, the reserve of the Nefarious Nebulas, the championship leader right now for the B-League, which is not where they want to be. They want to be higher up in the order right now. But it looks like, yes, they are in dead last by quite a bit right now. Don't think they're making any contact with anyone else. And Anaconda has fallen to 6th, it looks like. That is not where they want to be. But it's still Bode in last and Frozen Rain in the lead. Frozen Rain stretching this over Bumblebee now and not Mahi Mahi. Mahi Mahi has fallen to third, but still in a transfer position to make it to the finals. And Bode still in last with Waterbender in seventh. And then it looks like it's Bronze from the Middle Miners, who are in the relegation zone right now, which is not where they want to be, because obviously you don't want to be relegated. But in second, it is still Bumblebee over Mahi Mahi, and then Frozen Rain staying in the lead with quite a comfortable lead, not making any contact with Bumblebee. And in the final, we already have Bode, who looks like they're about to finish for the championship leaders. Yes, they are. Chaos for our championship leaders. That is not the result they wanted, because they want to retain the lead, but that's not look like what it's going to be. I believe there we just saw Anaconda finish, and Waterbender will finish, which means Abyss, Mahi Mahi, Bumblebee, and Frozen Rain will be the ones moving on to the finals in no particular order, but it looks like it'll be Abyss in fourth, Mahi Mahi in third, Bumblebee in second, and Frozen Rain in first, unless something catastrophic goes wrong for Frozen Rain to get second. But now it's just flexing, as they already know that they're going to make the finals. This is just to flex for their time on the heat. Alright, in the funnel, just going oh so slow as he possibly can, but that might not be the strategy, as it might make you more tired in the final, so we'll see how that pans out for him in the finals. But Frozen Rain will be winning with a 2:25.84. Bumblebee will getting second with 2:10.46. Mahi Mahi with a 2:04.98. That's 3 times over 2 minutes. And then Abyss also moving on to the finals with a 1:57.04. Not really close between our 4th and 5th place teams, but it's decently close. Bode in last with a 1:37.25. I don't believe that's as slow as her from Heat 1, so they will be managing a point out of this event for our championship leaders, but again, they would have really hoped to move on, especially with Frozen Weather moving on to the finals with such good fashion. You would have to assume that they're probably going to move over them in the standings. So we'll just have to see here on the finish line to show us how it was done by Frozen Rain to just stay ahead of Bumblebee and claim that time of 2:25.84. There, the replay just showing how much longer they stayed in over Bumblebee, over 15 seconds. In the funnel over Bumblebee. But now 9th through 16th, yes, it'll be Per getting dead last with 0 points, a goose egg in funnel endurance, and Waterbender was the best of the rest, getting 7 points for his team to hopefully stay out of the relegation zone, which I am pretty sure they will be. But now it is the finals. Who will be winning gold here? Will it be Frozen Rain, Bumblebee, Mahi Mahi, Abyss, Ready, Night, Ember, or Oil? 3 of them getting stuck there. That's not what you want to do, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a strategy to try and make contact in the first funnel and stay up. But I don't think I'm seeing any of those 3 teams that got stuck there. Actually, I do believe Oil got stuck, so they're doing something right, because they are in the lead right now. With second place look like it's Ready. Both of those marbles from Heat 1, so are we going to be seeing a whole Heat 1 podium? Because it looks like Night is also in the top 3. Yes, they just passed Ready. So will this be an all Heat 1 podium? I don't know. We'll have to see. But in last, it looks like it is Bumblebee. That will still be a decent amount of points towards their team, but you still want to get a way better finish than last in any part of this event, and that's not where Bumblebee is. But now I do believe Mahi Mahi have just passed them for last. So, as I say it, Bumblebee gets out of last place, and actually they're into 6th place. So better for them. And in the lead, it is still Oil from the Olive Oilers, who barely managed to get into this over Panther from Heat 1. So this is very surprising to see them in first. I don't believe Oil was ever some strong contender in funnel endurance, but they're making themselves known here, as this is why they should be in the final. But in last, it is back to Bumblebee, a story that they do not want to be telling, and they go into the final funnel first. But it looks like Ready has taken 2nd place from Night. Night has actually fallen down to 6th place, not where Night wants to be. And I don't think it'll be an all Heat 1 podium anymore, because Abyss is in 3rd and they were from Heat 2. Just a side note, that doesn't really mean anything. But Frozen Rain is also in 4th place, hoping that Abyss falls in soon. But there's quite a big gap between those two for the podium. Looks like Mahi Mahi will be finishing here 5th. Frozen Rain, they're on the horizon. They might be falling in for 4th place and out of the medals. Yes, they will, which means our podium is Abyss, Ready, and Oil. Just what will the order be? Looks like Abyss just falls through there. So now it's just between Ready and Oil. Ready trying to hold on. Oil's coming around him. No contact whatsoever. Means Ready will fall in for the silver, which means Oil has 1 gold for the Olive Oilers in the B-League Event 3. Great point haul for the Olive Oilers as they're, I believe, decently low in the standings. So this helps them out hugely by getting the gold. Oil with a 2:23.36 to win the event. Ready with a 2:16.92 to claim the silver. And Abyss getting a 2:06.47 to close out the podium. Only 3 of them will be getting over 2-minute time, so really you had to be over 2 minutes to get the podium. But Frozen Rain very close with a 1:59.84. That is like super close to 2 minutes. So almost there, so close to 2 minutes, but just couldn't hold on to get that threshold and the podium. Bumblebee in last with the 1:39.24, which is, I believe, the best that we've seen for last place in the B-League. So that's all right for them. Knight, huge downfall there. They were in 3rd place and 2nd place, I believe, early on. Just kept falling down the order. Here you can see them in the yellow funnel taking a bit of a weird angle. But here we cut down to win. Bumblebee dropped through. And already their Knight is in 6th place, and that is what they ended up getting with a 1:48.52. So, just, you know, the funnels are always chaotic, and especially with those other ones with the holes in them, if you take one slight mistake on those holes, you're going down and getting a lot of contact with marbles, which is just not what you want to do, because you want to stay in your own lane and get a good movement around the funnel to keep going and hope someone else tries to knock into you and you can get a little in a push-up situation and get above them in the funnel. There, I can also state the time for Ember with 1:43.77 in 7th place, and also Mahi Mahi getting a 1:53.92, which was not good enough for a podium. But yeah, here you can just see Oil's winning run here, just staying over Ready and making no contact to just keep his line going and get a fantastic time. But here was this event standings with Oil winning the gold, 25 points for the Olive Oilers. Ready getting the silver with 20 points, Abyss getting the bronze with 15 points. The fastest time of the day, let's see, it looks like it's going to be Frozen Weather with Frozen Rain, that first time they had with that 2:25.84, now the podium. Here are the standings after Event 3. Frozen Weather will be jumping up into the lead with 43 points, and the Olive Oilers jumping 9 spots into 2nd with that gold with 39 points, and Feline Frenzy staying on the podium with 37 points. The Nefarious Nebulas getting that 15th place finish will be dropping them out of the podium. But in the relegation zone, it is the Water Guns, Selfish Sailors, Midnight Riders, and the Metal Miners. Not where they want to be, but the Water Guns only 2 points behind Hard Party for that relegation zone, so maybe they can bump themselves back up. But up next will be Event 8 Biathlon. I'm Mash. See you later.